Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm just going to be doing a quick sort of long-term review on the Scuff Reflex FPS. So I've been using this controller now for, what's that, maybe 3 or 4 months now. Can't remember when I uploaded the original unboxing video review. So we just got some gameplay here of a quads, or Rebirth Island quads win. Didn't get loads of kills here, but it was a good game. Enjoyed it, so I thought I'd just overlay that while I talk about the controller. So how do I find the controller? Well, to be honest, comparing it to the Xbox Elite Series controller that I had been using before, it's pretty good. I think the only thing that I've really struggled with is the size difference. So obviously the PS5 controllers are quite a bit smaller than, well, the PS5 and the PS4 controllers are a hell of a lot smaller than any of the Xbox controllers in terms of sort of overall grip size and stuff like that. So it takes a bit of time for your hand to get used to. I found I was getting sort of a little bit of cramp in my hands from holding the controller, just being a much smaller area to grip. But after a bit of time, I did actually find that I've got used to it quite, or fairly quickly and easily. So, I mean, the controller overall, it feels pretty amazing, to be honest. Firstly, the digital triggers on the back, on the L1, L2, R2, R1 buttons are a game changer. On the Xbox Elite Series controller, I had the dead stops, the various different sort of depths for the dead stop on the controller, which were really good. So you could obviously set it where the lowest dead stop, the trigger barely moved for stuff like FPS games, stuff like COD and things like that, which is really good. The thing I struggled with the Xbox controller is the removable paddles on the back are good because you can change them whenever you need to, but I found that I was getting a bit of a problem where either one of the paddles is not seating quite correctly inside the lock mechanism that it sits in on the back of the controller. And then because of that, it just was not actuating properly. So the biggest change beyond the actual digital triggers on the Scuff controller is that the paddles on the back are built in, and I think because of that they feel so much better because of it. So you haven't got any movement in sort of beyond what the actual paddle does. I think the paddles are really well placed, so I can get my two of my fingers on the back of the controller quite easily in a decent position to be able to use the paddles for whatever I want to map them to. Mapping the controller I find is really easy. Obviously the only problem with this being a PS5 controller, you can't use it on the Xbox. It's meant for the PC, and I'm assuming that with it being a PS5 controller you can use it on the PS5 as well. The fact that it's plugged in as well, and I have heard many things about the PlayStation controllers, especially on PC, having a much lower latency than the Xbox controllers, which is why most people, especially COD pros and stuff like that, if they are on a controller, they'll use the PS5, PS4 Scuff sort of controllers as opposed to an Xbox Elite controller or a normal Xbox controller or Scuff. I believe it's the Instinct controller as well. In terms of like fit and finish, I think that I've not had any problems so far. The controller's not stick drifting from what I've noticed anyway. If I point the controller straight ahead in sort of like a pre-game lobby, I'm not seeing the controller move left or right or anything like that, which is good, because I know there's been many people have had problems with these controllers stick drifting on for a while. I'll probably do another sort of more longer term review in maybe another 3 or 4 months and see if we've got any problems then. But yeah, so far it's really good. I think the rubber grips on the back are pretty good as well. If you're having a long session where you're sort of really sweating, as it were, you can grip the controller quite well and you won't lose grip and stuff like that. The thumbsticks, they're pretty good as well. They're a nice dome effect. I know you can change these. You get you rotate the ring on the top, and then you can change the thumbstick to something else that you might prefer. I think the stand ones are very good. I think you do get another set of thumbsticks, like a taller set in the box that comes with the controller, kind of thing, which is good. I also know now I got mine fairly early on, but I believe Scuff now, where they weren't offering any sort of customization or anything like that, whereas now they are allowing you to customize the controller sort of however you want. You can change the grips colour, the front fascia, the colour of the thumbsticks and all this sort of stuff, so you've got full customization now on their website. Obviously they're now able to get a decent amount of stock in where they can do that and also produce them in a decent amount of time as well. So yeah, really, like if you are purely playing FPS games, I think and you're on PC or a PS5, I think the Scuff FPS is actually well worth the money if you've got the money to spend. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video. The ending's pretty good, so I'd say it's worth staying around to watch. If you like the video, hit that like button, let me know what you think, leave a comment down below, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you again in another video. Peace!